Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So, I'm going to ask you why you do not have the life that you want. And it's probably because you haven't set a plan to achieve that, and because you actually haven't set a decision or you haven't made a decision to make that thing happen. So, this is what happens in real life. People do not have what they want because they do not have a plan to get that. 90% of people don't have a plan and don't have goals. And why is that? Well, basically it's because they have fears, they have lack of encouragement, and because they do not know how to set goals. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to set goals and how to have the life of your dreams. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe if you like the video. So I'm going to tell you first what do you need to do and how are goals supposed to be made. And then we are going to set a plan to actually start making goals. First, goals need to be in positive terms, in things that you will have and that you will get once that goal is completed. So always positive. Goals should be something that you can actually achieve, that you can actually maintain. Your goals are about you, so they shouldn't depend on other people. Do not rely on other people and do not give the responsibility to someone else. Now, grab a blank piece of paper and at the top write your goal. And that goal should be completed at the end of 1 year. What do you want in 1 year? Let's say, for example, that in a year you want to make $1 million. And you probably are gonna laugh, say like, that is not possible. That is the first misconception. Not believing that something is possible. That means that it's not achievable for you. So if you cannot set up your mind to make that happen, goals will never be completed. Okay, so title and your goal. How to achieve $1 million. Next, answer these questions that I'm going to tell you right now. The first one is, what will you feel once the goal or the outcome is completed? So once I get $1 million, how would I feel? And those should be positive feelings. I would be joyful, I would be grateful, I would be extremely happy. Make sure to add very positive and very high sensations. Okay, how will you feel? Start trying to feel that right now. Next question, what steps are involved? Okay, what would you need to do in order to achieve that goal? So that is called reverse engineer. We have set the goal for 1 year and then we are going to go backwards trying to figure out the steps needed to complete that goal. And I'm going to show you in a second. The next question is, what will your goal give you that you don't already have? Let's say $1 million, what's going to give you? And you have to write this answer in two things. The first one is in emotions. What emotions will it give you? And the second one, external material things. If you just rely on material things, once you achieve that goal, you're going to feel empty and pointless. So make sure that you write an answer for feelings and for external things. For example, I would buy a house, the house of my dreams. I do not own a house right now. Okay, that is an external outcome. The next one is, I will be thankful. I will be secure and I will have a higher high esteem because I know that I can achieve anything that I want, for example. Next question, what resources do you need in order to complete that goal? Something is missing right now, otherwise you would have that $1 million right now. Why you do not have them? What do you need? Do you need to learn something? Do you need to read more books? Do you need to wake up earlier in the morning? Do you need to get more clients? Do you need to hire more people? Do you need to change your job? Do you need to post more content? What do you need in order to get that goal? Now, the next question is, have you ever achieved something like that? Are you familiar with money goals, for example? Or what fears do you have that are not letting you get that goal? So right now we're going to make an example. We are going to continue with the $1 million example. So our year goal is $1 million. Now we are going to do reverse engineer. We are going to do monthly goals. In order to achieve $1 million, how much money do we need to make per month? And if you do the math, that is 85K, something like that. So you have to make $85,000 per month. And you're going to say, wow, that's a lot. No, that's really not a lot. That is per month. And now we're going to do reverse engineer again, weekly goals. Okay, how much do you need to make per week to achieve that monthly goal? And that is $21,000 per week. Now, let's talk about client numbers. Let's say your product, this is all an example. You're going to do this with your own numbers. Let's say your product is worth $5,000. How many clients do you need to make 20K? And that is 4. If your product is 5K, you need 4 clients per month. That is 1 new client per week. You just need to make $5,000 per week to make $1 million in a year. Do you see? It's not that hard. Now, how can you make $5,000 per day? Let's say that your conversion rate is 20%. So if we do the math again, we need 3 phone calls every single day. That is our daily goal. And that are the small steps that we need to make. And they are going to sum. And at the end of 1 year, we will have $1 million. So what do I need to get? 3 phone calls, just 3 phone calls. Or if I can make my conversion rate higher, I need less phone calls. But let's stay moderate and say 20% is your conversion rate. So if I want 3 phone calls, I can do organic reach, I can speak to people, I can post content, I can do a YouTube channel, I can do some ads, I already have an email list, I can knock doors, I can ask for referrals. What do you need? You just need 3 phone calls. And forget about the $1 million. You already said that in your mind. That information is saved here, okay? Just save it and forget about it. You need to focus every day on 3 phone calls. And at the end of the week, you are going to see your numbers and say, hey, I have 1 client. And once you get used to that, to daily goals and small actions, you can increase your expectations. And finally, please write this down and never follow these, okay? These are the most common misconceptions that people have when it comes to goals. These are the reasons why people set goals, but they are not able to achieve them. That is something that happens every day. And they disempower people and they lower their motivation, and people are like, hey, I wanted to make $1 million, but I couldn't make them. It was really hard. No, it wasn't hard. You just did the wrong small steps. So pay attention to these things. Most people's goals are about survival. They are about paying the rent. They are about buying food. They are about staying in a toxic relationship. They are about surviving. And what happens here? They do not empower you. Survival goals do not empower you. No motivation. So you will not follow. You will get bored. Most goals do not empower you because they are below your skill level. For example, you right now make 10K and your goal is to make 10K next month. That will not empower you because without effort, you will make that amount. But if your goal is really high, $1 million, you need more passion, you need more effort. It's a challenge. That is the key word, a challenge, and that will empower you. So make sure to always go above what you are already. If you want to lose weight, go above, like high amount. If you want to make money, go high. Okay, always expect a lot more. People always focus on having, on owning, on stuff, not on feelings. And the only way that you will keep up with hard work is when you connect your passion and your purpose with the goal. If you only focus on having this or having that, it's going to bore you. Why? Because the emotion, the short happiness behind that thing that you are going to buy is going to disappear really soon. And so all of the effort was pointless. Okay? For example, you wanted to buy a phone. You make a lot of effort to buy that phone, but that happiness only lasts 1 hour. And then what? We need to follow, or we need to go to pursue feelings, because those things will stay longer. So the this or the that, the thing that you will buy with the result of the goal is just, something along the way, but it's not the final destination. It's the vehicle, it's not the final destination. Remember these steps and you will always complete your goals. Make sure that you write everything down and let me know in the comments if it worked or no. Thank you everyone for watching, and I see you on the next video. Bye.